Good day, YouTubers, and thank you for tuning into today's toy review. And of course, yes, it's Friday I think it's... Oh, I forgot what date it is. It's the 18th of October. Strange enough, I feel like the date arrangement for 2024 is exactly similar. It is pretty much similar to 2019 and 2013, just as I worked on the calendar. It's the Flip Out Origami Swimming Brown-Headed Gull Wintering Mangrove Mud Flats 12-pack. I don't know if that makes any sense, but maybe it does, because it might be based off of, what's that place in Thailand? Bangpoo. £14.99. And there's the back of the packaging there. It's interesting, the packaging is actually a lot more bulky, because we are actually dealing with a product that also contains some watercolored pictures on it. So I'm going to straightforwardly be very careful and see what we've got. Let's take a look at the packaging. And of course, here's the bird's already bagged up, because guess what? Oops. Strange enough, the tablet just literally attacked me via my face. Let's take a look at the fish. I'm very curious of what they all look like. Yes, they've all been painted with acrylics. Now, this is a very key important reminder that I've just painted the fish with a touch of acrylic paint. So that is a major, complete, another big difference of what we're seeing here. So because these fishies are painted with a bit of acrylics, it makes it somehow fairly much more interesting than what we've seen before. I think these are tilapias. I think because of the way they're being designed so differently, and also the colours, they're not really that great. They're a bit too simplistic for me. I don't know, maybe I'm just being a bit too harsh somehow. And then these ones here are the mud skippers. I think that's what they're called. On it said mudkip. I could have made a product based on the axolotl, which is a Mexican species of salamander. That's the creature mudkip is based on. I'd love to make a product about that, but sadly I couldn't. There's the one right here. Okay, that looks nice, doesn't it? It looks somehow pretty cool looking. They do look quite a bit abstract, but nevertheless, that's what they all look like. I've seen mud skippers before in Malaysia. Haven't I? Because, well, that's how they're supposed to be like. And we've also got what seems to be a bag. And of course, we've got some seagulls right over here. And my tablet does not want to stand up very properly. Okay, let's just take out what's coming up from that bag. Okay, very nice and sensibly, that's what they all look like. And what's actually unfortunate is that the birds don't seem to have names. Now, this is not looking good, so what I could do is I'm actually going to straightforward do a jump cut, so that I'm actually going to name these birds like so. Okay, I've actually just named all of the birds. This one has got a bit of a wonky head. In fact, all of the birds have got wonky heads. But let me just have a look at one of these. I suppose they look quite nicely detailed, and of course they are. They are supposed to be based on what they are supposed to be. You know, the brown-headed gull. Okay, here's the other side here as well. Of course, the way to tell a difference between a black-headed gull and a brown-headed gull is not by the head plumage, but it's actually by the eye structure here. Now, black-headed gulls often tend to have brownish-looking eyes, whereas the brown-headed gulls often tend to have white eyes. So there is the whole of the bird here, right? It is straightforward a bit, you know, kind of similar, but obviously the eye does seem to tick everything off, that it looks like it is something a bit different somehow. And I think the other thing I would actually presume is that the wing detailing could have actually been, I think this is something very particular with black-headed gulls and other similar species, for the fact that the wings are actually entirely grey. I wish there was some sort of, you know, long white triangular flash, which often appears on the outer wing. And of course, there's the other one here as well. They are nicely detailed, but to be honest, man, maybe you can definitely see the long white triangular flash, but to be honest, they aren't really prevalent in this product here, so they're not straightforward here. But they are supposed to be based off what they are. You know, I suppose tourists come along and feed these seagulls with, let's say, fried pork, which is a bit unusual, because normally they tend to be, you know, straightforward, a bit different somehow. I bet seagulls in Thailand, they're pretty much tied. They're like drivers, aren't they? And again, these are first winter black-headed gulls, but they are missing the black wingtips. No, wait, it's the beak tips. Sorry, I just keep on mispronouncing what they are. They're the beak tips of what they're actually missing out, so not much I could really say about it. But overall, these guys look quite nice. They've still got the little patches of brown, in fact, big patches of brown, right over in the base of the bird, but I don't think it's that entirely in this one here. This one here does seem to have a lot more brown going on here versus the other bird. But all in all, it doesn't look too bad, and I mean, it looks stunning somehow. I mean, it's not that boring, but hey, you know, you get the gist. I think the nice bonus are the fish. You know, we get mud skippers, and we also get the, let's just call it the tilapias. That's what they're called. I think that's what I'd seemingly call them. Okay, I think that's about that in this product. I think the fish are nice and dry. So I'm being fairly aware while using acrylic paint. Although it does seem to speed things up, it can be quite a bit of a totally different sort of thing. Right, that's it for this toy review. As always, if you really enjoyed this video on YouTube, please give this video a like. Subscribe for more for like toy reviews in the future. And as always, thanks so much for watching and bye for now. Well, here's a bit of an announcement here to put up in this video on YouTube. At around, well, let's just say around next week. So, oops, I can't have my feet showing around here. By next week, I'm actually sort of thinking that by the 25th of October, I will still be doing videos on YouTube. But what I'm sort of thinking is that because I've got an animation project that would last out from the 25th of October to the 4th of November, or the 3rd of November, I'm actually sort of thinking of reducing my video content. And another thing, because I'm actually going back to Malaysia on the 15th of November, I'm actually going to straightforward put my YouTube channel on hold, but at the same time I will still be able to make videos on certain days. Okay, so you may not be able to see me making videos every day, so it will be different, but we'll see how it goes. As always, thanks for the second time for watching, and goodbye for now.